I had a school friend whose brother was killed in a hit-and-run accident, and she kept on sharing with me that the hard part about the death of her brother wasn't the death of her brother, but was the death of her parents. And when I asked her what she meant, she said that after her brother died, her parents were consumed with guilt, with blame. They dried up. The family life wasn't the same. They became overprotective of her, and her entire life changed. And then fast forward 7 or 8 years later, my daughter died 2 months after her birth because of stress. Because her mother wasn't protected properly. And in that, I had a whole lot of guilt and shame that even although I was 22 years old, I could have blamed the world. I could have said I'm still a student and it's not my fault. But what I did was I weaved those 2 stories together. And I promised myself that it wouldn't be my death. And looking back, what I realized that something in my brain got rewired. For I see that most people, when there's pain or when there's grief, want to avoid it. They want to say, we don't want to deal with it, it's too big. But something in my brain got rewired where I knew that if I didn't deal with my grief, with my shame, of the loss of my daughter, it would be the death of me. Not physically, but emotionally, life would be very different. And so that was really maybe the pivoting point, the turning point that I can put, that really started me on this journey. And back then I didn't know what I was doing and I struggled, and now I've been able to refine it into a method of ease, into a process of ease, of simplification. If I go back to the story of my daughter, I'm not sitting here with guilt, I'm not just sitting here with shame. Of course there's sadness about it, but there's also celebration. And so there's something that's happened deep within my cellular memory, a deep integration, a deep understanding of the beautiful gift that her death gave me. I'm not saying that I wished her to die, but what I'm saying is, given the events that have happened, how do I turn them into a gift of living more full, more richer, and more enabled and empowered?